In the world of aviation, size really does matter. The length, height, wingspan, and weight of an aircraft can drastically affect its cargo capacity, range, and overall performance. Some of the most massive planes ever constructed not only serve vital strategic and commercial roles, but also stand as marvels of engineering, ambition, and sometimes geopolitical rivalry. Let's explore the colossal legends of the sky, the biggest aircraft to ever grace the heavens, each with its own story and record-setting capabilities. Antonov An-225 Mriya. No discussion about gargantuan aircraft can begin without the Antonov An-225 Mriya. The name Mriya, meaning dream in Ukrainian, perfectly represents the aspirations behind this engineering behemoth. Developed during the Soviet era, the An-225 was originally built to transport the Buran space shuttle, the USSR's response to the American space shuttle program. At over 275 feet in length, 59 feet in height, and boasting a 290-foot wingspan, the Mriya was the longest and heaviest aircraft ever built. Its maximum takeoff weight surpassed 1.41 million pounds, roughly equivalent to 100 adult elephants. Even more astonishingly, it could haul a payload of over 550,000 pounds, making it the aircraft with the highest lifting capacity in history. First flown in December 1988, the An-225 made a public appearance at the 1989 Paris Air Show, with the Buran orbiter mounted on top. However, with the Soviet Union's collapse, the Buran program was scrapped in 1993. Thankfully, the An-225 found a new life in commercial cargo transport, becoming Antonov Airlines' flagship aircraft. Over the years, it moved loads once thought unairworthy: 130-ton generators, wind turbine blades, and even diesel locomotives. In 2001, it made history by transporting 5 battle tanks, 3 T-72Bs, and 2 T-80UDs, with a combined weight of 253 tons. In 2010, it carried the world's longest cargo, 2 138-foot wind turbine blades, from China to Denmark. The Mriya even served humanity during the COVID-19 pandemic by delivering medical supplies across continents. Tragically, in February 2022, it was destroyed during the Russian invasion of Ukraine at the Hostomel airport, leaving a void in the hearts of aviation lovers worldwide. It still holds over 240 world records, and while it may be gone, its legacy soars high. Lockheed C-5 Galaxy. From the Soviet skies to American air superiority, the Lockheed C-5 Galaxy is the US military's heavy-lifting juggernaut. Introduced in 1968, this aircraft has remained a staple of US global logistics and strategic airlift operations for nearly 6 decades. Measuring 247 feet long, 65 feet tall, and with a wingspan of 222 feet, the Galaxy is an awe-inspiring sight. With a maximum takeoff weight of 840,000 pounds, it can easily carry a M1 Abrams main battle tank or CH-47 Chinook helicopter halfway across the globe. Nicknamed Fred, which pilots humorously claim stands for Fantastic Ridiculous Environmental Disaster. Due to its fuel-guzzling engines, the C-5 has proved its worth repeatedly. It has been a crucial asset in conflicts from Vietnam to the Persian Gulf, even dropping an 86,000-pound ICBM during a test in 1974. Beyond military missions, its sheer size allows for quirky comparisons. It can theoretically carry 328 million aspirant tablets or 3.2 million tortillas. In recent years, Lockheed introduced the C-5M Super Galaxy with upgraded avionics and engines, ensuring it remains in service through 2040. Boeing 747-8. The Boeing 747 is perhaps the most iconic aircraft ever built. Dubbed the Queen of the Skies, it revolutionized long-haul travel and dominated civil aviation for over 5 decades. But the 747-8, its final and most advanced version, pushed the limits even further. At over 250 feet in length, 64 feet in height, and a 224-foot wingspan, the 747-8 was a masterpiece of aerodynamics and efficiency. With a takeoff weight of 987,000 pounds, it surpassed previous iterations in both range and cargo capacity. Notably, the US Air Force chose the 747-8 as the platform for the next generation Air Force One and the E-4B Night Watch, also known as the Doomsday Plane. These aircraft are fitted with systems capable of withstanding nuclear and electromagnetic attacks, ensuring command continuity during national emergencies. The last 747 ever produced rolled off the assembly line in December 2022, marking the end of a legendary era, a run that included more than 1,500 deliveries. North American XB-70 Valkyrie. Though it never entered mass production, the XB-70 Valkyrie stands out as one of the most advanced aircraft of its time. Built in the 1950s by North American Aviation, this experimental bomber could fly at Mach 3, 3 times the speed of sound, and reach altitudes of 70,000 feet. At 185 feet in length and weighing over 540,000 pounds, the Valkyrie was both massive and lightning fast. It featured a delta wing design and was powered by 6 engines. What made it unique was its ability to expand mid-flight due to thermal expansion. At top speeds, its titanium and steel frame heated to over 600 degrees Fahrenheit, lengthening the aircraft by nearly 5 feet. Though ambitious, the XB-70 was scrapped due to rising costs and the emergence of intercontinental ballistic missiles, which rendered manned high-speed bombers less essential. Still, the Valkyrie remains a fascinating case study in aerospace engineering. Tupolev Tu-160 Blackjack. The Tu-160 Blackjack, Russia's heavyweight strategic bomber, is the largest and fastest supersonic bomber ever constructed. First entering service in the late 1980s, this variable sweep wing aircraft is both sleek and imposing. Measuring 178 feet in length, 43 feet in height, and a wingspan of 182 feet, it weighs over 660,000 pounds at maximum takeoff. Unlike many other bombers, the Tu-160 has no external hardpoints, allowing it to carry nearly 100,000 pounds of internal weaponry, including nuclear-capable cruise missiles. Though it resembles the American B-1 Lancer, the Blackjack is more of a missile launch platform than a traditional bomber. Between 1989 and 1990, it set 44 speed and range records in its class. In 2010, two Tu-160s completed a record-breaking 23-hour patrol, covering 9,700 nautical miles across Arctic and Pacific waters. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress. If there's one aircraft that embodies longevity, it's the B-52 Stratofortress. In service since 1955, the B-52 has seen more wars than most pilots who fly it. Its nickname, Buff, Big Ugly Fat Fella, or a less polite version, belies its resilience and utility. With a length of 159 feet, a 185-foot wingspan, and weighing nearly 488,000 pounds, the B-52 can deliver 70,000 pounds of bombs over 8,800 miles without refueling. In 1962, one B-52 flew a staggering 12,532 miles non-stop from Japan to Spain. Originally built for nuclear war, the B-52 has adapted to modern warfare, dropping 40% of all bombs in Operation Desert Storm. Future upgrades include the AGM-181 long-range standoff weapon and hypersonic missiles, ensuring this 70-year-old aircraft will likely serve until at least 2050. Rockwell B-1 Lancer. The B-1 Lancer, affectionately known as the Bone, from B-1, is a sleek swing-wing bomber introduced in the 1980s, measuring 146 feet in length, 34 feet in height, and weighing 477,000 pounds. It's one of the most aerodynamic and versatile bombers ever produced. With a maximum payload of 75,000 pounds, the B-1 outguns every other bomber in terms of weapons carrying capacity. Initially canceled by President Jimmy Carter in 1977, it was resurrected by Ronald Reagan, entering service in 1986. Post-Cold War, the B-1 transitioned from nuclear roles to conventional bombing. It played significant roles in conflicts such as Kosovo, Afghanistan, and Iraq, where it delivered thousands of precision-guided munitions. Despite its age, the B-1 remains a key component of US air power and is being upgraded to carry hypersonic weapons like the Hypersonic Air-Breathing Weapon Concept, a ramjet-powered missile being developed by Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. The fleet is expected to stay active until 2038. And that wraps up our journey through the sky's biggest legends. If you enjoyed this sky-high adventure, smash that like and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies and your dreams above the clouds. See you in the next one, flight crew.